It's Melissa, and welcome to the Healing Circle and another segment of What If. So, today on What If, we're talking about time, the time we have with ourselves, with other people, being our friends, family, our pets, just time in general. So, what if right now, this moment was the only moment you had, that you had to make this moment count? What would you do? Would you sit in the back dark room by yourself and just relax and let that moment pass? Would you fight with your neighbor? Or would you do something kind? Would you do something exciting? What would you do if this was your only moment to do anything? What would you do? So, I say this because we all know time is precious. We're here in this lifetime to learn, to teach, to grow, and to be happy and do the best we can. And of course, we have responsibilities, work and school, and raising our children, helping our parents, helping others. We have responsibilities. But outside of those responsibilities, your time, what do you do with it? Do you choose to fight or be angry or mad, sad? Or do you choose to live life in the best way you can? Do you enjoy traveling so you run off on a different excursion every time you get a chance? Do you enjoy hiking? Do you love nature? And what is it that you do that makes you happy, that allows you to grow and reach your full potential? Because it's not about just learning different things and doing different things. It's about that time you give yourself to grow, the time you spend with others to make meaningful memories and to help just to grow in general. So what if this moment was your only moment, the moment you had to make your mark? What would you do? You don't have to tell me, or you can tell me down in the comments. But what would you do? What could you do? Time is short. You never know when your time is done. And so, do you want to be known as that person that hated everybody and no one wanted to be around because you're so negative? Do you want to be that person that people remember as, wow, I remember doing this with that person, or I remember when I had this bad day, such and such just lifted me right up. Um, how do you want to be remembered? And how do you want to live your life? I like nature. I spend as much time out in nature as I can. I love my animals and my little min pins roaming around here. I'm surprised we haven't seen him in the back yet, but I spend as much time with him as I can, my family, friends, helping others. I like to learn, so I different classes, teach different classes. I like helping people in many ways, like this, for instance. I do this channel to help people reach their potential. Um, and of course, if you reach enlightenment, time doesn't exist. It's more or less gets back to that measurement thing, but you just, you go and you are. But you could still do stuff with that time. You have to remember, you may have responsibilities and you may be chasing a goal of like having lots of money, 20 cars, or whatever your goal and dream that you're chasing. You could have all the money in the world, you can have all the cars in the world, you could have 100 people near you every moment of the day and still be alone if you're not looking for what you actually need for you, for your soul to grow. We don't need money for our soul to grow. That's what we need out in the world to make things continue to go around. Unfortunately, that's the way uh, society has become. But there's still you outside of what society requires. And that's your deeper part of you, your soul, your spirit, you personally. What do you need to be happy? What do you need to grow? What do you need to feel good and feel like you? So, again, what if this moment was the only moment you had to do something, to make your mark, to be you? What would you do? How would you spend that moment? Who would you spend that moment with? Would you spend it alone? And that's okay if you choose to spend it alone. Some people need that inner growth. I love me time. I love just being on the beach or out in the woods or anything, just being me. Part of my meditation process. I love being me and by myself and be able to look deep inside me, my soul. And that's what I need. And I do this. And it took me a long time as well to be able to say, hey, wait, this is what I need. This is what I'm doing today. So when you reach that spot where you can, yes, take care of your responsibilities, but you can be yourself and you can go out and get what you need to grow, then that's part of enlightenment. That is part of growing. That is part of reaching your full potential. Because you can't reach your full potential if you're trying to be someone you're not. You have to be you in order to reach your potential, right? So, again, here it is, that question, what if? What if this was your moment? How would you spend it? What would you do? Who would you do it with? Would you do it alone? You're welcome to comment below. You can give me your input about what you would do. You could just say hi, the standard, how this helps, what you'd like to see on here, all the good stuff. And while we're at it, we're going to put out that whole, make sure you subscribe, click the notification button, like it, share it, and comment, of course. Comment. And in case you're watching it and you're like, okay, this is kind of interesting. I'd like to see this or that. Put that down below because I'm not afraid to jump out there and let you show you what you need to see or teach you what you need to be taught or want to be taught. Not that you need it, but something you want to see or whatnot. Um, and by subscribing, it helps to support my channel, which helps me to be able to continue to do it. It does take quite a bit of time out of my schedule, which I didn't quite realize how much time it takes to be a regular YouTube person and get out regular videos. It takes a bit of time, but I love doing it. I love the fact that I can help some people by doing it. So definitely click that subscribe button because it just helps to support the channel, and comment because that's definitely helps me to interact with you guys and see what you guys want to see. Um, yeah, just shout out. Love interacting with you guys. Try to comment to anything I see. Um, I do get a lot of emails and stuff like that, which are great. But you guys can also comment down below. And if you're not sure how to do it, sometimes you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom of all the other listed channels there, and there's a comment section on the bottom. Love to hear from you. Love the participation, and definitely again like and share and subscribe. Monday we usually do our what's on your plate. I'm not 100% sure what we're doing just yet. He hasn't gotten back to me, but I'm sure it'll be something good. It usually is. Well, it has been right along. All the food he's shown us has been delish. So, see you Monday on What's on Your Plate. And if you have any suggestions that you'd like to see for Wednesday, we haven't lined anything up just yet. We still have a day or two to tie that down or narrow it down. So if you something you'd like to see, then definitely let us know in comments. And until Monday, you stay healthy and stay safe. And thanks for watching.